As it stands in Injustice 2 Mobile, there are 7 teams that free-to-play players can hope to one-shot with. So before we get into the actual teams that you must have, I'm going to mention, like, let's call it honorable mentions of other teams that you could have that could one-shot for you, but should really not be your main priority because they require a lot to get them to actually one-shot. One of them is the Mortal Kombat team. Mortal Kombat team is a new team, like a newly revamped team, and can do a lot of damage for you. They could even go as far as one-shotting, but you really shouldn't focus too much on that team because to get them to one-shot, number one, you're going to need Scorpion. And while Scorpion can help you clean up a huge amount of damage, you will need to have 2 almost maxed out artifacts, specifically roughly 55k support attack. 55k support attack is equivalent to 1 maxed out solo raid free artifact and 1 level 8 solo raid free artifact. So you see that Mortal Kombat team, while they are pretty good, but they need so much to be able to one shot for you. Another thing is that in Deathstroke solo raid, it's perfect. In other solo raid, it will be tricky because in other solo raid, you won't be able to use DMC on raiding anymore. So it now becomes really, really tricky. And yeah, Mortal Kombat team really good, but should not be your primary focus. We also have Black Manta. Black Manta is amazing. Also another character that can do very well for cleanup. And Black Manta can one shot under one specific condition if the opponent is Aquaman, which means one boss out of like 20 times 5, out of 25 bosses in solo raid per tier. So it's not really ideal to say, okay, you want to focus on Black Manta because you want to one shot. It won't really help you. So that's for Black Manta. The final one is Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is another amazing character, can do a lot of cleanup for you as well. Good in raid, good in solo raid. But Mr. Freeze, for him to one shot for free to play, mind you, he needs to have uh, Rock Black Adam. He needs to have either Zatanna or have another hit reduction character like Deathstroke. Yeah, use Deathstroke or Zatanna alongside the Rock Black Adam. And also, you need to have like roughly 55k attack and above, which is 1 level 10 and 1 level 8 solo raid free artifact. So you see that those 3 teams, Mr. Freeze, Manta, and the Mortal Kombat team, will work well for you, but for free, uh they require a lot. Yes, they are technically free, but they require a lot to get them to work. Now we go to these 4 teams presented in the video. You've already seen Beast Boy gameplay. You've seen a lot of. Given you guys a lot of tips on Beast Boy throughout this week, or okay, throughout last week. So you can check out just check out the previous videos I've done this week if you need to know anything specific. How he will play for you Gearless, how he will play Gearless in solo raid, how he will play Gearless in league raid. All those, I have all those videos. Just check my previous videos from last week. You will see all of them there. So I don't really need to say much about Beast Boy. The only thing I will say is that Mr. Beast is a pure beast. So I love saying that. So that means, yeah, definitely Mr. Beast. Wait. Did I say Mr. Beast? Beast Boy, my God, why did I say Mr. Beast? Oh my goodness. So yeah, Beast Boy is amazing. So you guys is a must-have for everybody. And as long as you're playing Injustice 2 Mobile, I still insist on it. Gearless, without gear or with gear, is going to do well for you. I think in League Rate, I showed you guys now that guy can even one shot without gear in League Rate. So what are we talking about? What else are you looking for? T10 rate, he one shots. No crit chance in one shot. So what are you looking for again? He's amazing. He works very well with Zatanna's puppet. He works well with DMC. I won't say very well with DMC because with DMC you may need to have him higher star rating. But we're talking about 3 stars. Zatanna's puppet is the best. He has multiple teams that he works with. The one you have seen on this video, check out some other Mr. Not Mr. Beast, correct yourself, young man. Beast Boy. Check out some other Beast Boy videos on my channel from last week. You can see the multiple teams, setups, and artifacts and all of that. He's amazing. Must have. This other team you are seeing right here on the screen is the king of Atlantis, Aquaman. This guy is an OG character, I believe, from 2018, if I'm not mistaken. He has been here for free-to-play players. King of Atlantis, Aquaman, has been the backbone of free-to-play in Injustice 2 Mobile, and he deserves his flowers. This guy has managed to be relevant since 2018. Like, how many characters since 2018 do you still use now? Yeah, exactly. You may never remember some of them anymore. But this guy has remained amazing. He's good with Nora Snow Globe if you don't have Raven. But when you have Raven, you you want to pair Raven with King of Atlantis Aquaman. Another thing that King has in common with Beast Boy is that you don't need to have maxed out artifacts. That's one very important thing. In fact, the four teams I showcased in this match, you don't need to have maxed out artifacts. Once you have one artifact that's around level 6 and above, you are set. Level 6 for a free to play is not difficult to get because you're not building any other artifact. You're focused on one artifact. I understand that those that are building multiple artifacts from one solo raid, it will be more difficult for you. But for most free to play, you will likely just be building the free artifact from that solo raid. So disadvantage, of course, you're not getting the other artifact, but the advantage is that you get to max out the free artifact fast enough. So yes, once you have from level 6, I think yes, level 6 and above, every single team I showcased in this video will be able to one shot for you in solo raid. And of course, if you're fighting weaker bosses that don't have much health, you don't need to have level 6. I'm just talking about like if you're on heroic 6, heroic 7, heroic 8, heroic 8, not 8. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Okay, okay. If you're on heroic 6, heroic 7, there's no even heroic 8. So where did heroic 8 come from? Now saying 8 is awkward. Anyways, all the teams I showcased, level 6 support artifact, you are set. The other artifacts I use in these videos, you can see they are all free artifacts. Zatanna's Puppet is a free artifact. If you've been playing this game at least this year, you should have at least one Zatanna's Puppet. I almost said pocket. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Yeah, I also you notice that God Killer is another artifact I use very often with especially with Batwoman the Drowned. But yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler now. That's the last team on the video. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. If you have Beast Boy, you don't need to have maxed out artifacts. You don't need to have some special characters. You can use many characters with him. If you have King of Atlantis Aquaman, use him with Raven, and you are going to be able to one shot. Of course, you need to have at least like a level 6, let's say level 7 to be safe. Solo rate artifact once you are on the higher heroic levels. At the lower heroic levels, it doesn't even matter. You're going to one shot. That's pretty clear. You can also see League of Anarchy team, perfect for one-shotting. If the boss can be stunned, use Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. If the boss cannot be stunned, use EPI. Then replace Heartbreaker Harley Quinn with Zatanna. Yeah, with Zatanna or with who else? Yes, Zatanna is okay. Maybe classic Wonder Woman. But if you use Zatanna with Girl of Steel with EPI, whether the boss can be stunned or the boss cannot be stunned, you will destroy the boss. The final team is this team I love so much. This team that everybody loves so much, Batwoman the Drowned team. This team is very, very amazing. This is on that team that you must have because this team doesn't require too much investment with respect to artifact levels. You don't need to have like two sets of max out artifacts. No, you have your support artifact that is around level 6 and you are set from heroic 5, 6, 7. You are set. You're going to be destroying most of the bosses in the game, unless those that have like super annoying passives. Now you might say, yes, Harambe is easy for you because you have Robin King. Well, I would agree with you that yes, Robin King is a major advantage here because Robin King will help you against bosses that are crit immune. Robin King will also give you additional crit damage, but you could use DMC on your Batwoman the Drowned. If you are very good with CI, then you can replace Robin King with Batman Who Laughs and use dark metal cards on Batwoman the Drowned. If you don't have Batman Who Laughs, you could use Arkham Knight, AKBM. Yeah, AKBM alongside John Stewart's Green Lantern. So you can see that she has multiple options. Yes, it won't be as easy as using Robin King. By far, Robin King is the recommended support to use. But I'm just saying, when you don't have Robin King, you could use Batman Who Laughs or you could use Arkham Knight Batman. There are multiple ways you could combine this team to still do a lot of damage and maybe even one shot. Anyways, have you guys built these teams? Do you have this team maxed out? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.